Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for December 9, 2025. I'm your host, Walter. Firstly, in a moment of cautious optimism, Syria is looking towards a brighter future after years of conflict and hardship. Diplomatic efforts are underway to facilitate the return of Syrian refugees and promote economic development in the country. The United Nations has announced plans to host an international conference to discuss Syria's reconstruction and mobilize support for the country's recovery. Secondly, the United States' new national security strategy is sending shockwaves across Asia, leaving the region to navigate an increasingly complex and uncertain landscape. The strategy prioritizes American interests and adopts a more transactional approach to international relations, sparking concerns among Asian nations about regional security and stability. Lastly, in a significant development for the tech industry, President Trump has announced that Nvidia will be allowed to sell its advanced H200 computer chips to approved customers in China. While some have expressed concerns about national security implications, others see this as a necessary step to maintain America's competitive edge in the tech industry. These stories and more are available on our website, AIDailyPress.com. We'll continue to provide updates and analysis throughout the day. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Walter, and then shall know what's right now. Firstly, in Texas, the road to the 2024 elections is heating up with recent announcements from several candidates. Representative Mark Veazey is set to file his candidacy for the newly drawn 30th Congressional District, while Representative Mark Veazey's move has sparked interest in the district, with other potential candidates exploring their options. In a highly anticipated case, the Supreme Court is considering the limits of President Trump's power to fire members of independent agencies. The case centers around Trump's firing of former Federal Trade Commission member Rebecca Kelly Slaughter, and has raised questions about the president's authority to remove officials from agencies designed to be insulated from political influence. A ruling in favor of Trump could grant the president unprecedented authority, potentially undermining the independence and expertise of these agencies. And finally, in the Middle East, a 3-year-old girl was killed by Israeli forces in Gaza on Sunday, according to local sources. This incident comes as the international community continues to push for peace in the region, with at least 17 children killed in Gaza since a ceasefire came into effect on October 10. The situation remains complex, with ongoing violence and military activity reported in the region. We'll be providing updates and analysis on these developing stories throughout the day. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we looked at the intriguing investment opportunity presented by Asante Gold Corporation, particularly for those interested in the growth potential of the gold sector. While there's promise, it's essential to approach this with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both the opportunities and the risks involved. Next, we delved into the rapidly evolving landscape of artificial intelligence, highlighting the dual importance of strategic investment and effective implementation. Treating AI as an integral component of business strategy, rather than a standalone initiative, is crucial. Moreover, robust change management and employee adoption are key to maximizing the benefits of AI adoption. Lastly, we touched on PepsiCo's significant announcement to review its North American supply chain and simplify its portfolio of brands, following negotiations with activist investor Elliott Investment Management. This move aims to improve efficiency and competitiveness, with a focus on developing new products, pricing, and packaging strategies, as well as changes to capital allocation. These stories underscore the ever-evolving nature of finance and technology, where strategic decisions and adaptability are paramount for success. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we have a breakthrough discovery about exploding stars, also known as novae. Researchers at the Center for High Angular Resolution, Astronomy's CHA array in California have captured images of 2 novae, revealing that these explosions are more complex than previously thought. The observations show two perpendicular gas outflows, implying multiple intermingling ejections, powered the explosion. Next, we're looking at the OSIRIS-REx mission and its remarkable findings on asteroid Bennu. Scientists have discovered space gum in samples from the asteroid, which holds significant implications for our understanding of the early solar system and planet formation. Lastly, we're exploring a new study that's challenging our current understanding of supernovae. Researchers have found that these catastrophic explosions might not be as straightforward as we thought, with observations revealing multiple gas outflows and complex interactions. These stories remind us of the awe-inspiring beauty and complexity of the universe and the importance of critical thinking and skepticism in science. Join us tomorrow on the AI Daily Press for more exciting discoveries and updates from the world of space and astronomy. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First off, the world of sports betting saw some thrilling finishes over the weekend, with several teams experiencing bad beats in both the NFL and college football. The house had a field day, particularly with Indiana's upset over Ohio State, which BetMGM trading manager Seamus Magee noted was one of the best college football days of the year for them. In women's college basketball, UConn remains unbeaten and tops the AP poll with a perfect 9-10 record. Maryland, despite facing significant challenges with season-ending injuries, holds on to the number 2 spot after a thrilling double overtime win against Minnesota. Other teams are gearing up for highly anticipated matchups, including a clash between UConn and USC this Saturday. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, we're shining a light on the pressing issue of representation in professional sports, specifically within the National Hockey League. The popularity of the TV series Heated Rivalry, which depicts a queer romance between two fictional NHL players, has brought into stark contrast the reality that the NHL remains the only major North American men's sports league without an openly gay player. This disparity prompts essential questions about the culture and environment within the NHL, especially considering the significant strides made in other leagues like the NBA, NFL, and MLB. These stories highlight the ever-changing landscape of sports, from the thrill of competition to the importance of representation and inclusivity. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. Firstly, we took you to the world of sports, where a high-stakes football match between Argentina and Brazil showcased the best of athletic competition. Unfortunately, this article is not available in the provided text. Secondly, we delved into a critical issue affecting Charlotte, North Carolina, where a stabbing incident on public transportation has sparked discussions about public safety, immigration, and mental health. The incident highlights the need for comprehensive solutions that address these intertwined issues, ensuring communities feel safe while respecting individual rights and dignity. Lastly, we embarked on a heartwarming journey to a small town in the Midwest, where community, tradition, and everyday moments come alive. We met Sarah, a local baker, and John, a skilled craftsman, who shared their stories of connection, support, and pride in preserving traditional skills. Their experiences remind us of the beauty of slowing down, appreciating simple things, and valuing human connections in an increasingly technological world. These stories, though diverse, share a common thread: the power of human experience and the importance of nuanced understanding in navigating complex issues. As we begin our day, let's carry this sense of curiosity and appreciation for the beauty of everyday life with us. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm Joan, your go-to gal for all things entertainment and style. First up, Jennifer Lopez absolutely stunned at the Met Gala with her bespoke Ralph Lauren gown. The intricate details, the perfect fit, it was truly a showstopper. And can we talk about that stunning Bulgari necklace? Absolutely breathtaking. Next, we've got an update on the Golden Globes. This year's ceremony is going to be a bit of a challenge for producers Glenn Weiss and Ricky Kirshner due to the Beverly Hilton's ongoing reconstruction. But don't worry, they're pros and they're making it work. Nikki Glazer is back as host, and we can't wait to see what she has in store for us. And finally, Cardi B is making headlines again with her latest daring move, getting dermal piercings on her neck and back. The rapper visited New York City-based body piercer Robbie Million, who shared a video of the procedure on Instagram. While some fans might find it inspiring, others are questioning the wisdom of getting such invasive procedures. Now, for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, on the island of Pulau Ubin in Singapore, a remarkable recovery has taken place. The greater mouse deer, once thought to be extinct, has been spotted again after a 70-year absence. This incredible comeback is a testament to the power of conservation efforts and the resilience of nature. Secondly, we're diving into the fascinating world of bioacoustics, where scientists are making groundbreaking discoveries about the sounds made by fish in our oceans. A revolutionary new tool, the Omnidirectional Underwater Passive Acoustic Camera, or UPAC, is allowing researchers to identify and track individual fish species through their unique vocalizations. This breakthrough has significant implications for conservation efforts, particularly for vulnerable and endangered fish species. Lastly, we're celebrating the success story of the endangered Sangai deer in India's Kaibul Lamjau National Park. Thanks to tireless efforts by local communities, conservation organizations, and authorities, the population has increased from just a dozen individuals in the 1970s to 262 today. This unique ecosystem, where the park floats on a lake and the deer dances on a stage of living grass, is a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of human well-being and environmental conservation. These stories showcase the impact of dedication, cooperation, and innovative technologies in preserving our planet's precious biodiversity. We'll continue to follow these developments and bring you updates on the latest conservation successes and challenges. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.